Hey everybody, today I'm going to walk through as we prune this Wolf River apple. Fun fact about it, it is Walt Disney's favorite apples. I've got my pruners ready. I'm going to walk through why I prune and what I prune. Now the first thing you always want to look for is dead, diseased, or dying branches. Next step would be any water sprouts, which we don't have any. And then I like to go to anything vertical. So you see this big old limb right here all the way to the bottom. He's going straight up. Not really where I want a tree to start, so I'm going to go, or where I want the branch to start. So I'm going to go right to the collar here and cut that off. So you want the collar cut not flush with the tree, but you don't want a big old stump. So as we look back at the tree itself, what I'm kind of wanting is a pyramid kind of type shape. So I want a central leader up at the top and then kind of get wider as it goes to the bottom. So typically what I like to do is just step back and look at, okay, what's the first things that need to be cut out? So we already cut that one out. We can see this branch here is headed downward. We don't need that one. This one here is headed inward. Out it goes. This little guy here, out you go. Some of these here I will leave. Next one, this one here is growing in. This one's growing over. Take that one out. This one here in the middle, as you can see, is kind of crossing across a bunch of branches. Out it goes. My central leader looks pretty good, but I'm just going to trim it back a little bit. So I'm going to go above an outward facing bud. Off it goes, just to shorten that just a little bit. And cut this one off here. I'll cut this branch back a little bit, so I don't know if you can see that bud right there. We're going to cut just above it at an angle so water doesn't pool up. These are my shaping cuts. This branch here is going straight to the sky. Out you go. So go over here to this side. This one's the same kind of situation. Prune that one off. This one's going straight up. Out you go. This one's kind of below everything. Out you go. So what here, I've got kind of like three branches growing here. This one's kind of going up, and Wolf River apples are humongous. So I'm going to take this one off, prune these back here, just so the tree structure is a little bit stronger. This branch here kind of shot a weird growth here. I think that's a fruiting spur there, so we're going to leave that guy there. I'm just going to cut this one off here, see what the tree does. Leave the rest. Interior wise, I don't need 3 on this little branch, so we're going to cut that one off there to maybe get this one to grow out, though I don't know if I need it. Up here again on these, I'm just going to prune it back. Now this one here is taller than my central leader, and we don't really want that. So I'm going to cut it down a decent amount. This may seem like a lot, but you think about it, this is where the cut was made last year, and all that growth was from this year. Same thing here, we're going to cut this one back. This one's going to the sky. Out it goes. Same with this one. A little damage there. Take that one off. This is a crossing branch here. Take that one out. Same thing with these. Just going to head these back a little bit. As you can see, this one's straight up. No need. Prune this one back a little bit. Go right here. The thing about it is you can prune a little, and then if you look back and say, I need to prune a little more, you always can take off more. It's hard to add more branches back on. Straight up to the sky. Out you go. Crossing over. This one here is another like super tall one along with this one. So I'm gonna cut that one back. And I'm gonna take this one down to about here. So I'm cutting quite a bit off, but like I said, that's all new growth from down here all the way up to here. Prune this one back. Get my shape a little bit better. Again, up to the sky. Out it goes. Same thing with that one. Take this one back just a little bit more. These look pretty good here. I'm gonna take some of these back. The thing about it, we want airflow and light coming in. So any of these that are straight up, out the go, crossing, out. Take these out. Not take them out, we're just gonna take them back. Same with this one. You can see we had a little bit of a damage there, so I'm gonna cut that back. This one's kind of going in 3 different directions, but we can see here that it had some cicada damage last year. So I'm going to take this one all the way back to here, then prune this one back. And same with this. This one. And this one's kind of just going straight down, but it looks like it's got some fruiting spurs on it. So I'm going to cut it here and see if that branch will continue on. And like I said, you can always reassess, go through what it is you're growing. It's hard to not cut things, you'll see. So again, it wasn't anything super drastic, but the tree looks way better. It's balanced. This should continue to grow some gigantic apples. Wolf River apples are huge, and I hope you learned something. For more pruning tips, head over to starkbros.com.